Hello and welcome to episode 8 of our Mashinky playthrough. Here's our passenger train that we set up towards the end of the previous episode. It is a lovely train. I love it. More importantly though, let's take a look. We didn't actually take a look at how much this would earn us. Now, it's not even full on passengers and 315 money tokens there, and it's not the longest route in the world, is it? We could probably get more mail on there, as mail seems to be the priority. However, as the town grows, we're going to get more and more passengers as well. And given how much we are taking, it's not going to take us too long, is it? What I think we should do is duplicate this train. What we're going to do is go to our duplicate here. I know, straight into it. That's what we're doing today. We're going to duplicate you. It's going to cost us 120 money tokens, 140 wood, which we have, or lumber tokens. We have loads. We have a decent amount of coal. We could do with improving that today. So we're going to duplicate that, get it going. And I believe that will see us fine for money for a while. Right then, we had a lot to do in the quest department, didn't we? Yes, we had all the quests that appear. None of them are timed. However, we're going to impose our own time limits, which is we need to get them done before we move over to the third era. Given that, before I started recording, I have set up the tracking for this secondary foundry to feed this toolworks over here. What we're going to be doing today is the quests for this toolworks down here, which if we click on it is quite a way away, but we'll get there. Good relationships. This toolworks here. It's a little bit of a distance, but there is no lumber mill around there, and it's not. I mean, it is a long way, but nothing compared to that forestry quest we had early on. And given we don't have a time limit, it should be fine, he says. One thing we do have to keep an eye on, as we bring more of these better trains. Are they better? I don't know. I would say so. Did you go the wrong way? Quite possibly. It doesn't matter. They'll sort themselves out because of the passing loop. If we hold this train in the passing loop, we should be fine. We'll fast forward it and make sure. And we're going to hold this train in here. There we go. And we're going to wait for him to get back on this line, and then we can start it up again. As soon as he gets onto this single track, he's not going to be able to enter it, so it'll be fine. And we'll let the game sort it out. Carrying plenty of mail. Do love that. Right, as soon as he passes on, and we're good. We can play at a normal speed now. What will happen here is, you see he's got a red signal. He'll wait for him to pass, and eventually these two should stay spaced apart, which would be nice. I wonder how long it's going to take these cities to grow. Let's have a look at Warrington's. Once we're delivered 40 more mail, we're going to get another house, and that's just going to keep growing. So what we need to do is, before we do the quest today, is set up some roads where we want this to grow. Obviously this is going to be a given, isn't it, really? We want you to, there we go, we can go all the way up there. In fact, we could do something like this, there and there. That should allow them to build all within the catchment area. Right, yeah, so we do that there. And if we do something similar up in Telford here, let's have a look at Telford. Telford, same sort of thing. Now, see, this is going to level out. Once we start getting mail through, and they start building houses because we're supplying mail, that's going to increase the passenger count too. And it's going to become quite the profitable route. In fact, possibly more than our big money earner. Now, let's have a look at the catchment area. We do not have... See, we're already missing out on this house here. Yeah, we do not have an extension on here. So let's build us a waiting room. And that should grab us just about everything. Which also means having a road coming down here might be a good idea as well. We'll do the same thing here, which would be about there. Hopefully they'll build how we want them to. That was wrong, wasn't it? Yeah, you want it to be there, really. Never mind. How much does this cost to bulldoze? I don't even know. Oh, okay. It's not much, is it? Yes, that's right. If you bulldoze your own roads, it doesn't really cost too much. However, if we go to bulldoze one of the ones... Oh, have they checked? No, there we go. Look at that. We built this, didn't we? Yeah, that's why it's cheap. But if you bulldoze the actual AI roads, they're quite expensive. I mean, not at this stage of the game. Let's flick back to beauty mode. Our trains, are they going to space themselves out? I think it's a bit close, isn't it? We might need to extend this. In fact, that passing loop starting there might be a good idea. No, we're fine. He's on there, which gives him a red signal. Although, this does make a lot more sense to me. If we start the passing loop there, that seems quite good to me. Now we can actually have a signal there instead, and there. There we go. Is that better? Now we can get rid of this. We don't need that any longer. Beautiful. I like that better. There we go. We can even have... No, that's fine. Oh, I don't like that, but we're not messing around with it. Look at our tokens going through the roof. That's beautiful. We can... I can't remember where you look. There we go. You just click on the tokens. We can make sure that we've got enough coal coming through to be able to run our new trains. This is just vehicles brought, so we don't really need to pay attention to that. What we need to look at is running costs, which is where? Vehicle fuel. Here we go. So we are spending, in 1938, we were spending 55 coal tokens. That would be a year. How much have we got income-wise? Stations income. Oh, we're making loads, aren't we? We're making loads. That's only going to go up as well as we set up more lines. Collect your reward. We've already done that one. That's brilliant. Deliver 100 units of iron to any toolworks. That's one quest down. These are both... Well, this one, good relations. I thought there was another... Wait a minute. I thought we had another one that went to that same toolworks. Oh, I'm confused now. What happened to that other one? Maybe we don't have another quest to take stuff there. Maybe I accidentally clicked something. I don't know. Possibly. It's entirely possible. Shall we set some trains up here? We can use the same depot here. They'll go around the houses a little bit. It should be all right. I mean, we could have a branch line that goes across here. Ooh, do you know, that's a bit of a distance to get going. And we might want to utilize a depot up here too. Yeah, let's do it that way. Let's put another depot up this end. Because we don't want to send trains from here to start this massive journey we've got down to there. Although it's not too bad, is it? Looking at it, it's not too bad. The only thing we've got to do is build around these mountains and stuff. But we can get a little creative with that. Especially given our money now. That's lovely. So, given what we'll be doing shortly, and we've got Liverpool over there as well, and Manchester. So yeah, we'd be using a new depot quite a bit, wouldn't we? Let's do it. Let's get building a depot. Now, what depot? Oh yes, and we need to consider this section. We could just set up an extra junction somewhere that's specifically for depots. Bringing new trains on, that is. Which side we want it? We kind of want it to sit in the middle, given what we'll be doing. Okay, let's sort this out. Depot. Let's get us a depot. If we put you... I don't know. If we put you there, we'll start with that. We'll put the extension on straight away, since we can afford things like this now. Do love that. And you'll have one branch line going into... Not that way round, because that... Well, I mean, it would work, wouldn't it? Because we've got to get back into the depot at some point too. Have I done that wrong? No, there we go. We got that. We'll put your signals on. That should do us. We could have a bypass line here, perhaps. I don't think it really matters since we've got block signals going all around. However, we do need to get over there somehow. We could allow it to do this run, in fact. Yes. because that is the end product and we have 0 end product at the moment. So if we just do something, I mean, that'll do, wouldn't it? That'll do, absolutely. We'll just put a signal there, should be fine. One there, not that way round, that way round. We'll bring that one closer and get rid of that one. There we go. That should sort that out. And we'll put one there as well. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have a way to get onto that line. I think everything else is good for us. Let's get us a train then. And we'll go and do that quest. Right, we're using... Well, it doesn't really matter. Well, I say that. It does really matter, doesn't it? Which of these two? I can never really tell. This one is a lighter train. It's got a slower top speed, and considering our tracks can't go above 50 miles an hour, or our bridges can't, I don't know about the tracks. 50, yes. Even the tracks only do 50, because we've not upgraded them yet. So we might as well spend lumber since we have the most of that. So we're going to have the class 65. Given it's lighter, it can carry more. Well, 30 tons more. And it's got better pulling power as well. So this reads freight to me. I mean, there's this Mahusiv guy as well. We might use him. I know I would consider him a passenger train, but he's kind of an all-rounder. We're going to use him for the long distance one. Although, yeah, no, we'll do that. Even though we won't run at top speed, it does mean we could maybe overload him up to 50 miles an hour. Never thought about that. Same with this one, can't we? We can allow him to only run at 50 miles an hour. Let's do it then. Let's do it. Let's start with... see, we're getting our iron tokens now. We need to get that throughput up, which we will. What do we need? Wagons. This is going to be our... Should we start with the coal train? I say we start with the iron train and then do the coal. Now, the facts. They are 10. How many of these could we carry? It would... This is the short one. This is only a short run. We're only going from here to there. But you might as well make the most out of these. Should we do it? Or should we go for those? Maybe for the short run, we'll just throw these on. As long as we don't go over the... I've got this hidden. As long as we don't go over too much. One more. Could we have another one? Let's see. 362. I don't know what sort of speed that's gonna do for us. It doesn't update until it's full. It's short, but given the distance, I would say that's all right to do that, providing it's not too slow. I mean, it's quite a bit over. Well, let's give it a go, shall we? Let's give you some orders. I would like you to start. Let's go over here. I'd like you to start at the station, so you can get going. Then you need to go into there. I mean, I think that's the only way he'll do that. Yes, that's the only way he'll do that. Brilliant. So that's started. Remember, we can upgrade all of these industries with extensions as well if we need to get throughput up. There he goes. Obviously, he will be running at full speed when he's unloaded. What are you waiting for? That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Answers on a postcard for that one. I think he's blocking himself, actually, looking at that. If we put one there. There you go. That'll do it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was blocking himself there. Which means if we put one there, not that way round. If we put one the right way round, I think we'll get away with it. There we go. That shouldn't trip over anymore. Brilliant. Right, let's get our coal train on as well. We'll go with the same, class 65. And this time we'll use the fact, I think, and get the most. Since this is a longer distance. Wagons. We need coal. And they're only 9 as well, so that's rather nice. And they carry 15. Their weight is 46 tons loaded. We put... how many can we put on here? Obviously, we can go down to... Oh, that'll do, I think. That's a lot. We could double head it. I mean, it might be a bit excessive. Let's see how that works. What we got? 45, 90. Is that right? No. Do your math properly, Grand. That's 30, 60, 75. Oh, that's quite a lot, isn't it? That That might be as far as we need to go. I mean, we could double head it. Do you know, that's really tempting. How much? No, well, no, because we can't afford it. Let's get things running first. I think that will be our best bet. You're going to start right there, so let's get going. And then you're going into this station. Again, I don't think he's going to find any other way round there, so we should be fine. Famous last words. That's that done. We don't need to start this train just yet. The iron ingot train. We'll do that once we've got some stuff on the platforms here. What we could do is set up a sheet metal mill, and that's going to give us more throughput, and a blast furnace, and just get the maximum value from this place. And it will look cool as well, so why not? What do we got here? Just politics. Ooh. Hello, we would... Hang on, is this on a timer before I start reading? No, it's not. And we get a reward of the good stuff as well. The iron tokens. Hello, we would like to agree a deal with you to build a railway to our city. We've negotiated financial support from the cities around us, but you should start with something more politically important. That's us. All right. Michelle, Deputy Mayor. The contract would include the construction of platforms, tracks, and afterwards running services. We want to give people transport for work and for culture. Make sure your trains show that the government cares about them. So we need to connect Richmond with Birmingham. Richmond is there and has a post office. Where is Birmingham? Just there. Well, that's a nice easy one. Should we do that one straight away? I mean, that's a lot easier than the other one. Let's get that moving. It's certainly going to let Birmingham grow, isn't it? Goodness me. Right. Let's do it. Let's quickly do a quest. I like this. Right, we're going to go straight over there. Little Birmingham, we're going to make you grow, and you're going to be massive by the time we're finished. Can we get down this slope? That's my nemesis of the series, isn't it? Slopes. Well, if we go like that, we can. I don't think it really matters for something short like this. I say short, but it's quite a distance. It's going to be maybe 100% return on coins, so not too bad. Should we go that way? That's a bit of a silly way to go, isn't it? Shouldn't we more... Well, actually, no, because that encompasses more of the city going like that. And then we just have a turnaround. That actually does work. Oh, that's it. We just got it like that. Okay. I've been told the line is finished. Well, not really. I've just plonked it down. And the stations are ready. I expect the first train with passengers from our city in the near future. Oh, there we go. And now we take 200 people. Well, I haven't finished, Michelle. Just saying. So we'll have a loop there. And we'll have our lovely passing loops, which, again, this looks like the perfect place to branch off and do that. Just in case we decide to double track them. What we're actually going to do is put the depot here, perhaps. I don't know where the closest depot is. That's our original wood line for our forestry quest. How is that doing? Is that keeping up now? Well, we're still not taking coal, but it's also not producing coal. But I think we've balanced that quite perfectly. I'm impressed. Okay, let's set up a... No, you're not done, Grand. Anybody noticed that? We need to have a loop back round here, but it has the perfect connection right there. If we do that and that should all be on the correct side. We'll do some auto blocking. Love that tool. We'll manually do the blocking in there, and we'll just do auto blocking up there. Oh, I clicked off it somehow. Don't remember doing that, but I did. Right, let's auto signal. Not auto, let's manually signal the rest. There we go. And we'll do the passing loop as well. Put the signals on the outside of the track. Beautiful. Oh yes, we need clearing signals on there. And we'll put the depot in the middle just here. I really don't mind doing it this way. There we go. Can you go in like that? Actually, go in like that. And then we'll run a track around here. And then you can just head straight off. That looks beautiful. Get in. Oh yes, let's remember to to block this correctly. Otherwise we trip over, which means you're all going the wrong way, aren't you? I've done that the wrong way round. Here we go. that wasn't good. Yeah, that's better. Now you won't trip over. That would have been all sorts of terrible. Right, engines. What do we want on here? I say we go for the you're missing something grand. Extensions. Beautiful. We've got plenty of tokens. We don't have it paused, so we're still ticking through the years. Engines. Get an engine on there first. The Russian. Yes, the faster of the two. Let's do it. The Russian, as it says. For legal reasons is why it's called a Russian rather than a Russian. Wagons. I don't know really. Should we just set up a nice one with first class? A couple of second class like we had before. Mail. We don't want to put mail on there. Although it's going to collect mail, they'll have nowhere to deliver it in Birmingham. I don't think it will drop it off unless there's another post office. So we're not going to worry about mail. Given that, we'll have another second class car and we'll leave it like that. First class, there we go. That'll do us. It's just a little local service, that's what we'll call it. Let's give you some orders then. You are going to start, it matters not really, but you're going to go, well, you're going to head that way anyway, so you might as well pick up these people. Off he goes, and then finally you're going to come here. Oh yes, don't forget to do that. Brilliant. We're not picking up mail, don't need to worry about that. Out he comes. That should be that quest done. There's a lot of quests, isn't there? There's a lot of quests. Right, let's get this line built for our other quest over here to connect this toolworks up, which we're right near. Is that right near Birmingham that we just set up? I think it is. It's just there. Wow, okay. We're kind of all in the same area. That's beautiful. We're going to be running this massive line. This one is not too bad. It's after the sawmill. We've got a bit of a journey ahead of us, which is going to be a bit of fun. So what we can do to start with is just start supplying this sawmill here. Let's get into build mode. Let's do a bit of terraforming because, oh my word, look at our money tokens have gone through the roof. That's brilliant. Love it. And it's going to keep going up as well, although we don't need as much money anymore. What I'm thinking, anyhow, is building the station buildings down here. And obviously, double tracking them. I don't want them ever tripping over each other. Now, how are we going to get round to here? Maybe that wasn't the best way to have the station at all. Do you know, it's not bad. Should we have a tunnel? Should we have an excessive tunnel that's not really needed? Because we could, bear with me, we could go through here really, couldn't we? How much would that cost us? Do you know, I kind of like, oh, no, I don't like that. What are you doing there? I do not like that. I kind of want you to go from here. Is it because it's, what are you doing there? That doesn't make much sense. I'm not sure what you're doing, game. Let's level the entrance out so we've got a flat start. That should be flat, right? We should be on the same level there. It's our first tunnel on the map, so it's probably going to be a bit weird. Does that work? I don't know whether that's going to work. Are you coming out the other side properly? Properly. Probably. 472 coins. Yes, we can afford it as long as you... Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. There we go. Not too bad. Excessive, yes. Awesome, absolutely. Right then, so there's our loop. You're going to be heading... I don't think it really matters. You're going to be heading that way. As long as we can get to the... Now, oh, here's a thought then. What do we want? Tunnel or cutting? I think a tunnel's a bit excessive and would be expensive. But how much would leveling be from here to make a cutting? Would it be... Well, it's about the same... No, I think the tunnel would be more expensive, wouldn't it? That is better. Yes, I do like that. We're going with it, guys. That's what we've gone with. You're going to hook into there. And you're going to come round and hook in like so. Towards the end of the journey. What do you reckon? Are we happy with that? I sort of like it. How are we going to make the loop? I do not know. I certainly don't want it reversing. Let's figure out this loop, shall we? We could go around the back of the forest, right? I think that will be a thing for us. If we flatten this all the way around here, this might work. And it's not too expensive. We've still got loads of money. We've got to miss the forest, though. I have to miss that forest. And it's going to look... I think it's going to look quite good once we're done. Oh, we can go out a little bit earlier. That's perfect. Then we can go around the back of this forest. Oh, I've gone one too many. There we go. Just there. Get rid of that one. Now, can we do a nice little... Beautiful. I like it, guys. And we've got the depot right here. So what we can do is we can link into there. Just like that. Obviously, we're going to need to one-way signal there. But we can come back in that way and have that one way. Then we can auto signal, auto block this little loop. That's kind of perfect, isn't it? We'll put one on there, one on there. I mean, why not have one there? It might trip over. We'll definitely have one there. We don't need to signal any of that. We'll probably only have one train running to start with. And what I'm thinking is we double head the log train once it's up to speed, but only when it's up to speed. There we go. Can we... beautiful. Same there. Yeah, well, that was pointless, wasn't it? Get rid of that. There, we'll leave it like that. And we'll see how it goes. We'll get that running. I think we're probably going to have to upgrade this. Let's get us our log train running, and when we come back, we'll do that big run down there. As we need to really get some stuff onto the platforms there before we go taking anything. And since we don't have a time limit, why not? We'll do it properly. Engines, yes. Let's get our freight train on. Just for this run, we're gonna bring the GS2 in for the big log to Toolworks run, because I think it will look cool. There goes our coal train to pick up some more coal. How's he doing? He might be on top of that. We can probably expand that. That'd be kind of cool. Right then. Yes, class 65. What wagons do we have for logging? It's been a long time. We do have this one now. Yes, which is beautiful. Let's do it. Let's fill you up. How many can we fit on here? It's 29 tons. We can probably fit a couple more on. There we go. That's beautiful. Look at you. You're long already. And just one loco on the front. That is absolutely amazing. Can we start you? I've risked it a little bit. I hope you go the right way. Well, let's make sure. Go there. Oh. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Okay, and then drop it off here. Perhaps what we can do before we head off is add some extensions to here and get our money's worth. It's going to kind of look cool up there. Yes, we do want some storage. That's massive, isn't it? How are we going to fit this in? Not there. We can fit it there. That's kind of cool. I do like that. All raised up there, the storage, and then it connects up to here. You can see the little animations. They, there you go. Sawing the logs, and then they roll down, split, and then they head up onto our train. It's just a looping animation, but it's a nice touch. Toy shop? Not really. What about drying storage? We haven't had one of those, have we? That, oh, please fit on there. Oh, that's beautiful. Can we afford it? Yes, we can. Get on there. Oh, doesn't that look amazing? I've never seen that before. Stanko & Son, storage and drying timber. I love that. I love this. It's amazing. Beautiful. And we've got a big old lumber mill going there. That is absolutely spot on. He is going to get on top of this quite quickly, isn't he? This train is beautiful. I do like it. Right, with that in mind then, let's do something similar here. We've got the perfect spaces for it. Lumberjack storage, of course. And a clearing. How much coal do we have? A lot. Let's get a clearing in at the back there. And we'll leave the coal for now, although it could come in useful in the future. Right then, let's take a ride on this train to wrap up today's episode. Thank you for watching, guys. Oh no, don't wrap up yet. Get on the train first. Let's get on here. There we go. And then we can go into our lumber mill. Hide the UI there. Yeah, that's been episode 8. We got a lot done. I thought was going to go in the tunnel the wrong way then. That would have been terrible. We are on our Class 65, our new lumber run, ready for the quest. We've got a big old run to do in episode 9, where we're going to be heading down with the big GS2. A little bit like our big boy. Oh, that looks fantastic. We've done a quest today that sprung up on us midway through. Happy about that. And that's underway. Hopefully that'll be done when we come back. And yeah, hope you enjoyed that one, guys. So until next time, take care.